Hi everyone, it's 6:45, 6:50 in the morning on Saturday, and today I'm going to riding school to have a open show jumping lesson since Peking can't be jumped, and I have like butterflies, but we'll see how it goes. So welcome to this voiceover. Yes, I'm on the little pinto pony. Her name was Pollyann. Of course, because I'm short, I get put on the ponies. But she was a fun ride. So it's the first time I'm riding at a riding school in ages. I haven't gone to a riding school since forever because I had my own horses and ridden for my own trainers. But so we walked them first on a long rein, and being at a riding school and not being used to it, I was a little sort of, I couldn't do what I wanted, which was strange. So we had a long walk on a long rein, which is a good thing. And this is the first time these horses and ponies jump since they had their summer holiday. So we didn't jump very high or very much, but I did like the lesson anyway. This is where we started trotting and warming them up, and I was working on this little mare because she wasn't moving forwards when I started riding her. And so I was like, oh, go forwards, go forwards, go forwards, go forwards, and not really focusing on bending or anything, but like trying a little bit. What happened was she got started to warm up and she got so feisty and so forwards that I started having problems braking. But here we're still like riding forwards. She's in an okay tempo. I don't think she's moving very fast here, but I'm used to very, very hot and forwards ponies from when I was younger. So we changed terrain, and here you can see a little bit like she's starting to throw her head in the air and not brake. And I tried to do like a circle, and she almost took my knee out there. So we had some fun little stuff happening because we had some communication problems. I hope you don't mind seeing a little bit of our warm up and stuff. Now we started doing poles, and the girl in front of me, she rode them this way, so I rode them that way, and that was the wrong way. So we did a little turn, and the point was that the first poles that we rode over, not the ones that you see on camera now, where you had to lengthen the strides, and these you had to shorten the strides. Which shouldn't be a problem with a little pony. She did it quite well. But as she got hotter and hotter, it got very, very difficult. But yeah, we're just trotting poles for a while. I think the instructor thought it was a good idea because there were like a lot of people in this lesson that she'd never met before. So, of course, she needs to see whether or not people can control the horses and like what kind of riders they are. And also, since the horses have had a holiday, the riding school has started up, but like they had a holiday, they shouldn't do too much. But I really liked the little pony. She was so fun. And as you will see later that she gets really razzed up and forwards. I think here we're going to get over the poles, and I think this is the time where she takes two poles in one stride. Yeah. It was kind of narrow there, but it's a good exercise making sure that you can lengthen and shorten your horse. Of course, me, I would have preferred to do it in canter. She does have quite good trot strides when she lifts her leg. Um, yeah, and also my mum is filming this, and I would really like to say that I appreciate her a lot for coming with me so early in the morning to film me riding. And if the filming isn't quite 100%, then she's never done this before, guys. So be kind. But like this, there I got a good like stride. So here we are gonna go over the poles in canter, and she broke the canter, so I decided to turn her away and just wait. And it's hard, like when you're at a riding school and not everybody holds the canter, and like not all the horses are strong enough to hold the canter. It's so frustrating because you can get up into a good canter and you suddenly someone stops in front of you. But like Little Pony had a good time. Of course, somebody stopped in front of me, or I would have continued cantering her. But it was either that or stopping or meeting the wall. So and here we come again. And I got a lot of praise for getting her to canter into canter so well and getting her over the poles. And she breaks into trot, and that's the difference between riding school horses and private horses, because these are ridden by lots of different people. They're not as supple, not as strong, not as well schooled. So she was a really good horse to ride, and I'm really impressed with the horse material at this riding school and like how good they were. And I'm really happy I got one that was very forward. So here we are coming over the other canter poles, and she broke into trot again because she had trouble keeping the canter through the on the left and through the bend, and so I had to work much harder on this rein, but we managed to get it done, even if she cut corners a little bit, and you will start to see that she puts her, yeah, we jumped a little bit. She was so good. It was so much fun. But like you can see on the short end of the arena, where when I go to turn towards the jumps, you will see that she throws her inner shoulder into the arena and bends like a little banana. And I used a lot of inner leg, and I still had a lot of problems um, getting her to not do that. And she got worse and worse and worse the further we got. We were supposed to trot into this, and she was very keen on cantering into these little cross poles. And they were coming the other way. Trotting. She's so adorable. And because she did a canter right canter left instead of canter right, the instructor told me to take her on a 20-meter circle down there and put her into canter left and canter a circle with her before she were allowed to trot. So that's what I did. Of course, with a very feisty little pony. So we just had a little break, a little walk break while she fixed the course. She's very cute. I mean, seriously, we were the smallest there. There was another one that was kind of small. But yeah, okay, now it's my turn. You can see she's like getting very feisty up in the corner there. We were gonna trot, and she was like, "Yeah, canter." So I had to make some circles just to calm her down. So yeah, we're doing everything in like put it together into one course, and the instructor told me to walk her just so that she would calm down a little bit before these trot poles, which had the short strides. So I managed to get her to calm down a little bit here, quietly. And then we were supposed to do a counter transition when we reached the track, and she was like, "Yay!" trying to run away with me. So here come the counter poles. We saw a stride, it was so good. Then we were going into trots, and I was like, "Will you stop, please?" And then so I did a circle again because she wasn't listening to me. And then we are doing our little series of jumps. And that was all the jumping we did this lesson, but it was really, really good. And yeah, the instructor told me to just trot her a little bit, I think. Yeah, a little bit, just to like not have her go from full pelt canter into stop. So I'm just like trotting around while this next one is preparing. And here we are finishing the lesson, just trotting the horses, cooling them off, supposedly letting them stretch. Little Miss here was still kind of feisty, but she had calmed down quite a bit when she realized there was no jumping. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video of me getting into jumping again. I'm not sure when I get to jump the next time, possibly not for a couple of months, because I need to have another horse to jump, then Pricken and this riding school, they're not having any open show jumping lessons until Christmas break. So if I can't find anywhere else or any other horse to get some lessons on, then there probably won't be another jumping video for a while. But I'm gonna continue documenting this because I think it's fun seeing how it like develops, and I hope you find it fun too. And just so you know, I did speak to the instructor whether or not I could enter, like put myself on the list for jumping lessons, and she said yes, so that is good. Okay, so I'm done with my lesson. It was really, really fun, although I'm really tired, but I was lucky, and Pollyann, the pony I got, was really good, even if she was a little bit hot and didn't want to take the turns properly and like put her inside shoulder in and try to move sideways because she was so hot-headed and fizzy. But it was really fun. It was really fun to jump again, and it felt good. It felt like I was in the swing, even if we sometimes didn't get the canter or the canter pulse and everything. But like, that's just misunderstandings since I hadn't ridden her before. So I'm gonna go home now and possibly put myself on the waiting list for show jumping lessons.